I'm gonna move him down. Hey, what's up, man? You're muted. Okay, whenever he figures it out, he'll be good. I don't know how long that's gonna take.
Oh.
Okay, you good?
Yeah, can you chat actually? Because I don't know if I should talk about this in front of like 40, 50K people.
You concerned about people knowing or what?
No, not really, because it's not against TOS or anything. I can show you a blue post actually. Let me bring that up right now.
Okay.
Where should I post this? Okay, I'll post this in the memes.
You can just DM it to me if you want.
Okay. One sec.
There's a few people over here. Look at this. We need to get epic mounts, man. Like, this is crazy. Like, like these people, like, we need to get more people with epic mounts. This is gonna take forever for us to find anybody. No, he's trying to find a blue post for us right now. And okay, you got it?
Yeah, I DM'd it too.
Okay, cool. Let me go ahead and take a look at it real quick. Okay, alright, yeah, here it is. Alrighty, and let's see. Blue post about Asmongold Mafia. Alright, Kate here, aka GM Turwitchy at your service. We're awfully sorry about the wait time for the response. While it's not something that we support, this is not actually against the rules as such. However, players taking part in this type of activity are building up a not-so-great reputation for themselves, and they may find it difficult to join groups in the future for dungeons and quests, etc., if their reputation for taking part in this activity takes a big hit. This is an interesting Reddit post. What is the DEVILSAUR Mafia? And of course, they do risk being reported for PvP harassment. Wait, what?
Yeah, we're not really sure what the PvP harassment is, because we already, camp kits, corpse camp kits, and stuff like that.
Yeah.
That's not against TOS, right? So.
As far as I know, it's not. Let me go ahead and look. PvP harassment. Wow. Okay, yeah, I think I found it. Okay, it's been updated 6 days ago. Okay, so PvP harassment. Common problems. A player of the opposite faction is camping or killing NPCs. A player keeps killing me over and over. That is a very, very common problem. Let me tell you, it certainly is. And you guys are stacked up on me again. Yeah, let's see. All players actively choose which they... all players can actively choose when they wish to engage in PvP combat. The following actions may be considered dishonorable, but are considered legitimate PvP tactics and will not be addressed by our Game Master staff. Corpse camping and killing players well below your level. World of Warcraft, wait, this is it?
Yeah, so we're not breaking anything in TOS, and we have gotten, multiple blue post confirmations that this isn't illegal.
Yeah.
Basically, yeah, I don't know if you know this, but Olympus actually controls the Mafia, dude. Like, we're allied with Vampire Clan, but, we have more Olympus kids farming in the crater than the Vampire Clan. Like, oh yeah, a little bit about myself. I actually used to be ex-Vampire Clan before I got G-kicked. I raged a bit hard when I was leveling, like the leveling grind, Yeah, so I raged, and I got a random invite from you when I was like level 58, and like the rest of your guild was like level 50. Thought it'd be funny to join, so that's how I ended up joining. Sorry, I'm getting spammed by this idiot saying I'm a clout chaser.
What is this?
This guy's explaining the Asmongold Mafia thing.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that, McConnell?
Yeah, McConnell basically raged hard, if I recall correctly, a couple days ago. But yeah,
About what? I rage about a lot of things. You're gonna have to remind me.
About Crusade being in the crater, but honestly, those Crusade guys are innocent, dude. It was us. It was Olympus, really. It wasn't really Crusade. I mean, I think
it was both of you. I know who was involved. That's why I talked to fucking, whoever it was. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say who, but it was you, and it was fucking Crusade, and I don't like. I don't like the Mafia, obviously.
Well, like, let me ask you what's scummier, right? Like, okay, we have power kids coming here, trying to steal leathers from Olympus guys, trying to make money, and then like, this is all after we invited power guys to join us, farm with us, and like, all they had to do was, two simple rules: do not undercut the auction house, do not kill our horde guys that are in CLC. And after inviting them in, teaching them everything, they decided to stab us in the back.
Wait, what? Really?
Like, yeah, like, I'm not even joking. Like, Nasty Nelber, one of their officers, was like the first guy I invited.
Oh God!
Yeah, so like I
Do you
invited
know
him
my
in.
history with Nasty Nelber?
No,
Who
I don't.
was it?
I recruited him into my guild in 2014. I met him at BlizzCon. I've known him for 5 years. He
Is
used to
he
be
a
on my
good
stream
friend?
all the time.
Well, he used to be until he fucking said it.
Well, he didn't know I was on stream.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, just a second. Guys, don't kill the Timberlaw. Just run all the way through. Okay, go ahead. There you go. Don't worry, guys. We deleted the VOD.
Dogs.
Yeah. So what?
Colluding with a horde guild named Dogs, right?
Oh, them.
To
Them. I know them.
To take control from the crater. They got whipped by our fucking horde guys yesterday. Then like have to do this whole Horde Alliance shit, bring down Crusade. When they're the ones actually trying to collude with Dogs and take control. Sorry,
Wait, so you're saying Crusade is trying to set up their own Power?
No. Power is trying to dethrone us. They're the real enemies, not us. Like, they're the ones stealing from Olympus. Like,
wait, what? The fuck?
Wait, CLC's Horde, right?
Yeah, but they're like our guys, Like,
we don't have our guys on fucking Horde. That's the whole point.
I mean,
you shouldn't have our guys on Horde. That's
well, I can't really justify the morals of whatever, like, whoever, like, but this is the way I play this game. I don't know any other way to play this game. This is how I like to play. So, if it's not against the terms of service, this is how I'm going to play.
Okay, then we should kick you.
Why?
I mean, it's up to you guys.
No collusion.
No obstruction?
Yeah.
Total witch hunt?
I look at it like this. I think it's like a bigger collusion what you guys are doing to Vampire Clan, because like let's be real. Like, before all this shit happened, like, you guys in like Soda Pop and everyone was saying like blacklist like stream sniper guilds, and like now it's like a full on like smear campaign on Vampire Clan. Both fucking Horde and Alliance streamers, like all of you guys, is smearing Vampire Clan. But like, that's, I think, a bigger collusion than what we're doing here. Like, honestly.
What do you mean? Wasn't Vampire Clan colluding first with fucking Horde?
Well, like, what really
there,
is
like, fucking 5
collusion?
Are you okay with Nelber coming in and saying his side of this?
Sure.
Okay.
Oh god.
He's probably not going to say it twice.
You would definitely say it twice.
No, probably not.
For me?
He didn't know. Let's go over to Everwood, guys. Let's go over there. And then we can start summons and everything and get that done. Are you walking with it? Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead, Unbud.
Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say.
Okay. Okay, so do you feel like, because I've been very polite with the people from Vampire Clan. I've talked with them many times. I've price fixed with them even for like the Lanyard Helm crafts. Like, we've had conversations before. Everything seems fine with Vampire Clan. Like, I haven't gone out of my way to have any negative interactions with any guilds at all. I don't know really where this negativity towards, what do you call it? Towards this comes from. I'm really not sure.
Well, to be honest, I don't really know either, so.
Yeah. Okay, alright, Melber's gonna come down in a minute. Yeah, you muted me.
Hey, he needs to get permissions. I couldn't talk earlier.
Oh shit, really? Okay, alright, he's unmuted.
Yeah.
Yo, it's been way too fucking long, boys.
What up, dude? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty well, man. I'm farming some echoes, people are talking to me. There's some shit going on screen.
Yeah, something about farming the DevilSauR leather. So, what's your take on it?
Well, the way I see it is that anyone who isn't complicit, you know, in what Unbind's trying to do is basically just going to get camped out of Ungrow. Like, that's it.
Uh-huh.
You know, you're either with him or you're against him.
What? I invited you. Like, I just said, you just need to not kill our guys and just fucking not undercut the auction house. It's as simple as that, and you fucking decided not to do both, so. And left the Discord and all that shit, so.
Yeah, because I don't want to wake up to 14 pings every day telling me to come to fucking Ungrow while I'm asleep. You're fucking annoying as fuck, dude.
I'm not the one spamming it. Okay, whatever. I mean...
That's why I never have Discord messages turned on. Like, I've never been pinged once.
No, legit.
Notifications.
No, legit. I had the server fucking muted, but every time like I tab into the client, like it says I have 14 notifications. Like, fuck that shit.
That's a lot.
Do you have OCD? Like, that isn't... Like, you just, like, you know, click jump to present, and it clears it, you know?
Well, that's not really what this is about. The point is that there's fucking 14, or, you know, there's however many motherfuckers, there's 20 CLC motherfuckers in the crater farming at any given time. They're fucking free farming, and, you know, it's like, if I'm not with them, then they're gonna kill me, and if I am with them, then I'm not gonna get any leather, so...
Then you should organize better, like, you know, raids with dogs. I mean, you guys have been coming at cockroach hours at like 5 a.m. when all our guys can sleep, and that's the only time you come in. I mean,
that's beside the point. That's beside the point, dude. The point is that in order to contend with you and Vampire Clan, we have to collude as well. Like, that's such bullshit.
Yeah,
like,
and I welcome that. But you guys are just...
No, who wants to play the game like that? That's bullshit. What? I don't want to collude.
I mean, this is only an
You're fucking scum.
I'm surprised out of all people you don't want to collude, to be honest.
Yeah,
no,
honestly, I don't get this moral high ground.
Hold on, McConnell. Do you really think that I don't want to kill every single Horde player in the crater? I don't want to let dogs go. I want to fucking slaughter dogs. Why? Is it because of my heritage?
Has nothing to do with that.
Listen. You guys have tried and failed, and now you're complaining and calling us scum after fucking teaming up with dogs and getting slaughtered over and over and over again. And then, getting slaughtered by CLC yesterday on stream, fucking stay safe saying, oh my god, a bunch of idiots raid, when it's literally NMP and fucking Frostadamus. 2-man, a bunch of idiots raid, dude. Like, come on. There wasn't 100, 300 horde raid. It was like
you're literally
70 CLC people.
This isn't even pertinent to, like, what we're talking about, which is fucking DEVILSAUR.
Okay, and you're coming from this moral high ground. Okay, let's say I have 2 60s, 1 Alliance, 1 Horde on this server. And how am I not going to interact with friends from both factions? Like, okay, let's question it like that.
Well, you're only supposed to, like, what are you saying? You have 2 accounts?
Yeah, I have a Horde and an Alliance account, let's say. Both are 60.
I don't understand. I don't understand what about that would necessitate collusion. Like, obviously, like, that's bullshit.
I mean, I'm playing within the terms of service. I'm playing within Blizzard's terms of service.
Yeah, but that...
You tried to organize against us and teamed up with dogs and failed. Correct or incorrect?
No, I didn't do any of that. I didn't have anything to do with that.
Okay, we need to figure out, is this against the terms of service or not?
It appears as though it's not against the rules. Yeah, and I think that's something... Wait, guys, Bob Areno is here. Be on the lookout for Bob Areno again. Just keep an eye out. Anyway, so it doesn't seem like it's against the rules. So the conversation has nothing to do with the rules at all. So it has to do with basically, should this be allowed and should this be part of the game, right? And like what the guilds do. So basically, here's my take on it. I feel like trying to manage this and control this is a fool's errand. I don't think that I can. Like, realistically, I don't think that I can manage and control what people are going to do. And that does kind of make things a little bit more difficult for me. But I don't know how I can change that, if that makes sense. So it's like... It's like the Lich King, there's always going to be an Ungoro Mafia.
Yeah, I mean, you can ask all the guys in Olympus farming in Crater about, like, their experiences in Crater, how much gold they've made. All I've literally done in Olympus is try to help guildies get their own Devilsaur set or make gold. That's all I've done. I mean, if you guys want to kick me out for that, like, feel free.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Yeah, let's not get too hasty.
I'm not interested in kicking anybody out. Unless there's a conversation about that. I don't want to think about that at all. Oh, what up, guys? There's Nelbra. What are you guys doing over here? You guys?
We were farming echoes. We thought you were going to do Wonderful, so we rotated down here. But
I'm literally just collecting the shards.
Okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna drop this group real quick. Ferris, I'm gonna make you lead. Lead this group into glory, and just stay with me. Yeah, I'm gonna get these right here. So Nelber, you don't really think that we should do the Mafia, right? On kind of not really a moral reason, but just it doesn't really seem like that's the way the game should be. Is that kind of what your concern is?
Yeah, basically. I mean, it's supposed to be Horde versus Alliance, right? It's not supposed to be.
Well, let's be real. Even in lore, Horde and Alliance.
Oh my god,
and
dude,
all
you're
that
breaking up
together.
lore?
You're
breaking up lore,
fucking
dude?
trying
You're
to do
a
this
fucking
immersion.
nerd.
You're trying to do this immersion.
Nerd.
Immersion between Horde versus Alliance, but you want to fucking go into the fucking lore. Dude, it's just the truth.
You're bringing up lore. Who gives a fuck about the lore of the game? You fucking nerd.
Mean, you're Horde versus Alliance, fucking
Well, yeah, I want to kill
black
people.
versus
that's
white.
what it's about.
Okay.
I want to kill people.
I like having fun. Killing people, I hate. Not random Horde, if you see what I mean. I don't like dogs. I take immense pleasure in fucking slaughtering their raid every time they come to fucking Crater.
I would kill them too.
I don't care about randoms.
Yeah. I would kill them too. I agree with you. I would like to kill them. I don't want to collude with dogs. It seems necessary.
You guys do.
Yeah, it's
but
the thing is that you force it. If no one else colluded, we wouldn't have to either. But because
all the guild masters
hold on, let me describe a scenario that actually happened. I was in the crater, and you were following me around while I was in stealth on your epic mount, showing people where I was. How do I stop you from doing that unless someone from dogs just comes?
I didn't do that.
Yes, you did. You 100,000% did that.
No, I didn't.
You're just a liar. Okay.
What happened? Maybe someone with us might have done that, but
you're a liar. No.
Wait, what happened?
I apologize. It wasn't Unbind. You're right. It was OG.
OG Haptics?
Yeah, OG Haptics did this. Yes, 100%. 100%. 100%. He did it.
No, he was ranked 13 on Nost.
I'm 100% serious. OG Haptics did this.
That's the guy that we watched the video for earlier today.
Yeah, we watched his videos a couple months
Yeah,
ago.
dude.
Today.
Yeah, he's a scum. He's a scum, dude.
Whoa, chill. He's a streamer.
Oh.
Yeah, we can't.
Well, I find to be a bigger scum? Power Kids, after I kill my Devilsaur all by myself, literally crowding my fucking corpse, trying to skin it from under me.
You know who started that?
That's literally
they're trying to skin your guy after you kill it?
Yeah. I've done it to him. I've done it to him before.
I mean,
I can see that there's animosity.
Exactly. How are you, I don't see, anyone trying to take my gold is the fucking enemy, and you guys are trying to take my gold. I mean...
Well, yeah, but we're literally, in contest with you. We don't... why would we not do that?
But you guys are getting slaughtered. You come in at 5 a.m. when no one's awake, and then when it becomes 7 a.m. and people start waking up, you fucking flee like cockroaches.
Well, you say we're getting slaughtered, but it's pretty lucrative to steal your fucking leather whenever you lead it.
Okay, so I did the math. Per layer, there's only 2 layers now. So per layer, you get 24 leathers an hour. 48 leathers an hour if you control both layers.
Wow.
So what? 48 times 2. That's the max you guys get in a 24-hour day. You really think you're doing that much damage to us? Really?
Are you guys worried about hitting the cap in terms of the amount of people that want to buy this shit? Prices are probably already going down, right?
No, it's gonna skyrocket.
It's been at 230 since fucking launch.
Okay, really? So I played on Nestarius, right? This market will never die until the AQ gates open. It will never die. There will always, especially in a server like Faralina where it's extremely high pop, there will always be an influx of melees that are just hitting 60 and will need this. And in Phase 2, when there's only one layer, like, on Lestarius, leathers were like 30 gold on Alliance per leather.
So how much are they selling for now? They're like 10?
They're like 15 gold now. And
really?
If these power kits would stop undercutting us, it would be 20 gold. And everyone would be making more money. Can we all
agree to just price fix at 20?
Yeah, like, I mean, if they can just fucking agree to price fix and not contest this, like I said, I invited them in.
What is the negative with price fixing besides the obvious, like...
I mean, you're gonna have your moral SJWs in Reddit go crazy and say collusion, blah blah. I mean, you should be the one to know like the most about Reddit hate, right? So
I'm aware of it.
So like they're all gonna be like blowing this out of proportion, like fucking like bring morals and standards up and all that shit. But come on, like if you're get good.
Yeah,
like,
who cares about being moral? Yeah, let's all just act like sociopaths. Like I'm fine. I agree.
I am a sociopath for wanting to make gold.
So, here's like the concern, right? And like, there's like part of a pragmatic perspective here and everything. So, in a way, I don't like the idea of the Endgore Mafia. I do think that it's antithetical to the way the game is supposed to work. I agree. And I think that even Unbind, you can kind of agree with that, right?
Yeah, but in a way...
Well, let's be honest here. You're taking advantage of it because you make a lot of money off of it, right?
Well... There's that. That is an added benefit. But, like, I rather, world PvP kill, like, people in the world, like, wipe their 40-man raid and corpse camp them and make gold like that, rather than sitting in dungeons.
These thousands of gold, that's just a side benefit. I just like...
It really is just a side... Yeah, because, honestly, why... Sure. If you're playing this game just to make gold, what is the point of just playing this game to make gold? I mean, it's not fun. Like, actually controlling a zone... And, like, enforcing your will on a zone is way more fun than just making gold.
I agree. I do agree with that. So I'm thinking, Unbind doesn't even take leathers? Okay.
No, I don't even need to take leathers anymore. I literally take new kits from Olympus that don't have epic mounts. Get them epic mounts in a day or two. And, keep them, this is, good for the guild. We come with full consumables every raid.
Yeah.
Well, if that's true, how come you haven't given me my Lionheart helm then?
I don't know, dude. Don't you have the Crown of Destruction T2 helm, 3 other fucking helmets?
Well, he only has one helmet right now, but he wants 3. So it'll take some time, but I'm sure he'll get all 3.
I heard Crown was better for red, but I don't know.
Better than Reinhardt helm? I don't know. Maybe it's hard for me to say. I'm not really.
What do you think, S-Fan?
Crown of Destruction is good, but it just depends. You got to build differently, right? That's why I say this lists are kind of stupid, because you can just you just build differently and just get the hit elsewhere, so you don't get the 2 hit on your helmet.
That's fine. This isn't really about that though. Let's talk about the Mafia. How do you feel about the Mafia?
I think none of this matters, and I think everybody buys into over-sensationalist YouTube bullcrap and makes everything a bigger deal than it is.
What?
I think this whole thing is stupid. I mean, look, here's the thing. It's people colluding or whatever, just go kill them, right? I know back in the day, 2 years ago, right? I whenever I was doing private server stuff, there was 2 mafias, and somebody from one mafia would be like, hey, come kill PvP and kill the Horde and create PvP. But okay. So I go kill people. I go kill people with the other mafia, with another mafia group, right? And then what would happen? And then it would flip. And then the other mafia group would be on their alliance characters and be, hey, come PvP and Crater. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I would go join that group and I just go kill Horde. That's just what I do, right? I think this whole thing is kind of dumb. And I think people have been watching way too many YouTube videos where, the DEVILSAUR Mafia, it's going to ruin classic WoW. I was dude, chill the frick out, dude. None of this stuff matters. Just go kill Horde. Just go kill Alliance. Go play the game.
I agree. There are plenty of ways to make gold outside of Tundra Crater. I mean, because we're doing it.
Well, and then when it comes to price fixing and stuff, what you were talking about, that's how a mafia works, right? That is how the mafia works.
In real life,
basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, in real life. Yes, in real life. No, basically, you go and you get all the spawns. That's the idea behind it. Is that you have Horde and Alliance working together around the clock to make sure you get all the spawns, and Alliance team will be farming, and then if there's Alliance contesters, the Horde group comes in, they kill the Alliance contesters, and that way the Alliance can free farm, right, and vice versa.
Yep.
And then that way you can set the market, and you say it's 20 gold a leather, 25 gold a leather, whatever you want to do, right? So when there's multiple layers like this, like it really hasn't happened so
There's
far.
only two. There's only 2 layers now.
Right, no, there's only 2 layers now, right? And it's going to get, it gets, quote, easier once there's less layers. But the fact of the matter is this, it's like, look, it's a free market. Like, that's what this game is, right? So people are going to be able to get Devilsaur, and people are going to undercut people, and they're going to sell over them, right? So, like, complaining about, oh, power is undercutting, it's like, dude, come on. Like, that's the game. Like, go figure out something else to farm.
Well, I mean, they're the ones complaining, you know, and calling for Alliance help when, you know, also colluding with Horde. That was the point I was trying to make. You know,
so they're the ones colluding and then also undercutting the prices? That doesn't sound right.
No. I mean,
that doesn't really add up, does it?
No, I just found it funny that, like, you know, they, like, say for the Alliance when they're also colluding with Horde. You know, like, that's what I'm trying to say. Like, I get it. Like, they can undercut. That's the name of the game, right? You undercut your competition to piss them off and sell your leathers quicker and, like, shit like that. I mean, I understand that, but I just think it's funny.
How is it that they're colluding yet also undercutting? You're claiming they're colluding, and then also.
Well, I think that what he's saying is that there's 2 different mafias going on. There's one mafia between Olympus and CLC and Vampire Clan, and another mafia potentially between Power and Dogs. I think that's what's being said. Am I right about that? Maybe
that's what I'm saying. Like, yesterday, it was just Power against CLC, like in Crater and Tanaris. And then, you know, like, the Power Boys are all like, you know, oh, there's 300 Horde here. Like, there was only, at max, like, 70 people from CLC there, by the way. Like, there was no bunch of idiots. There was, like, no one else. It was just, like, 1.5 raid of CLC. And, like, they get wiped. Like, if you guys were watching Stay's stream yesterday, like, you would remember, like, the first 2 wipes. And then after the first 2 wipes, you know, they have to fucking call in the banners of Alliance. Do this whole Alliance thing.
I started my stream, and I was watching Stay Safe, and I was like, okay, let's go help, right? So, they were outnumbered, so I was like, okay, let's go gather the troops.
I would not say they were outnumbered. I'd say it was pretty even fight.
Well, they had 1 raid. Right, Stay Safe raid had 1 raid, Scissors group, and then they had 2 raids. So 2 is more than 1, isn't it?
No, Stay Safe had a 1.5 raid like CLC.
The other raid came at the end, whenever we showed up.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure they had 2 raids.
We had 2. We had 1.5 raids.
Yeah.
So either way, the point being is, like, I think this whole thing is bullcrap, right? Like, it just, like, doesn't matter. Like, just go kill Horde, just go kill Alliance. Like, just go play the game, right? And people are gonna undercut you. It's a free market, right? And, like, technically, yeah, like, if they sell it at, like, 19 gold, it's undercutting, right? But it's 1 gold.
No, they've been undercutting by 7 gold. Like, we put it up there for 20 gold, and they undercut by 7 gold, like 13 gold. That's what's been pissing me off.
So,
why are they undercut by 7 gold?
I gotta go.
I don't know.
We're not.
You were, though.
No,
dude, you were.
I never uncut you by 7 gold. Screenshots are tapped.
Oh my god! I wish I did.
Let me log over right now. I'm gonna log over right now. After this, guys, I want to make sure that we kill some of those other things for the blue thing for the hunters. So just wait right here if you just don't show in here. So let me look right now, and we're gonna see what the price on Devilsaur leather is. This will only take me like maybe 1 minute to get over there. So the concern really is that people are driving the price down. Is that pretty much what it is? They're driving the price down. I don't see the problem, personally, with us not all collectively agreeing to this price fix at a certain point. It seems like if we do that, we're going to make the most amount of money. And, to me, that's kind of what, the priority is. Is like, if you're doing this kind of stuff, you want to make the most money. And it's not really about the money as much as you say, right? I mean, it's like, I'm buying what you're saying. It's like dominating the zone and everything like that. But I think that both of them are important. Okay, Devilsaur leather is 13 gold. That's really cheap.
Yeah.
It's been consistent. It's been consistently at that price for a while now.
That's gonna happen though. Like there's so many people playing on this server. There's so many people farming this stuff. You get a backlog. Like it's supply and demand.
Hey, look at Drexer. Look at the prices.
I know. I'm gonna yell at him when he fucking logs on.
Yeah, so I mean, it's just as much an issue with you guys as it is with us. Like,
yes, but like, you guys have been fucking with us. No, you.
Wait, so your guys are the ones driving the price?
Yeah, they are, S-Man.
Yes. They were, because fucking Power Kids were doing it. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he's an idiot, right? He's an idiot.
Okay, listen, this is dumb. You can't control the market. You can't get everybody to 100% agree to do everything that you want to do.
Oh, he can't. Right? Of course, even a power.
Nobody can do that. Nobody can do that, right? Nobody can do that. The thing is, you can have your group of people, and you can try to do that. But the fact of the matter is, it's a free market. That's what this game is. People can set the prices at whatever they want. People can go farm how they want. Okay. And the thing is, if you're a successful mafia, then you would completely have everything locked down. But like,
how did this even get brought up? I'm just curious. I wasn't really.
Somebody just brought it up in like chat or something like that. They're like, "How do you feel about your guild? Being a mafia, basically." That's pretty much what they asked. And I was like, I don't know. Like, and then you messaged me about it, and I think that's kind of like what led to one thing led to another.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be a mafia. I think, look, if someone's selling something, if someone put something up for like 100 gold, and I wanted to sell the same thing, I would put it up for like 50 gold.
Well,
I just want to sell it, and I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I just want to sell it. I don't care. Yeah, I just want to sell the item and move on.
I don't think you've ever had your leather stolen right underneath, like after you kill the Devilsaur by yourself, and it's your tag. And like have some kid come swoop it you after you do all the work. I mean,
okay.
You're mad, dude. Ho's mad.
Well, I mean,
Ho's mad.
If I have a means and way to get rid of that, I am going to use that means.
Well, all right, okay. So here's what I think we should do. I think we should just let people do whatever the fuck they're gonna do, right?
Right.
And like, there's no way. The thing is, like, it's impossible for me to make sure without a shadow of a doubt that people are participating in a mafia, right? It's very, very hard for me to make that decision. So it's hard for me to say, like, okay, this is what we should do, this is how we should handle it, etc., because it's just not that simple. So I don't really know exactly what we should do.
I just think it should just be like whatever happens in the crater stays in the crater. Like no guild involvement and all that, like, bullshit. Like if you're gonna, like, as an individual, if you want to come join us, like, feel free. But like there shouldn't be like this whole like guild involvement and all that shit. If you want to, like, I mean, that's just my take.
I mean, it depends on the guild, right? Like, anybody's
like, okay, so Melber, like, what do you think about that? Like, what's your take on it?
Well, I mean, do you think it's obviously you don't think it's appropriate behavior? Obviously, like, you think it pretty much.
It's not. It's antithetical to the way the game works, right?
Exactly.
I mean, that's definitely true, but it's like if you want to use that argument, I think they can, like, you can expand that to a lot of other things too. And so I'm kind of like, I don't really know. Like, it doesn't seem like something. It's something that I would prefer not to have happen. But there's also a big part of it where it benefits people that are in, both guilds, right? If they're partaking in it. So there's an element of, like, kind of selfishness involved as well, right? And so it's kind of hard to make a decision and, like, know, like, what the right decision is. But to me, like, I don't think it's a big deal, but I can see why people are frustrated about it. I mean, it makes sense. 100% it does.
I mean, people cried about this in private service too. I mean,
people are always going to get mad about, like, what, I mean, because it is kind of unfair, right? It is unfair.
Yeah, of course it is.
I think
what is I'm kind of lost now. So what group of people are crying?
Well, it's not about, like, crying. See, like, you're crying is like it's. Well, I don't want to get into that too much, right? I just want to say that I feel like the way that we should handle it is just let people do what they're going to do, right? And if people want to have, like, conversations about, like, getting together with other guilds or something like that, I'm fine with that, right? But I don't want to make this a weird thing where, like, our guild has, like, a rule of not allowing this or something like that. That seems kind of ridiculous to me.
All right, Aspen, let me put it to you this way.
Okay.
Your boy Shuttle, or however you say it, he's an Olympus member, right? He's also working as part of this mafia.
Okay, what's he doing?
He will ride it. Or yesterday, he was riding around with our raid, working as a spy. Obviously, like telling CLC exactly where we were at all times.
Wait. Stay safe with streaming.
Are you comfortable with?
Wait a minute. Wait. Stay safe.
I'm talking about
thing.
I'm talking about like even before Stay Safe was even with our group. Shuttle is doing that.
But what does that matter? Stay Safe is literally streaming.
I'm saying before Stay Safe was with us,
dude.
Okay, so here's my take on it, right? What do I think about that? It's like, obviously that's annoying and stupid behavior, right? I don't want anybody stream sniping or doing stuff like that. I think it's shady, it's obnoxious, it's weird, it's cringy. It's like, it's not the way the game should be played, in my opinion, right? But there are stream snipers in every guild. Like, in every guild, there's stream snipers. And so, like, I don't know what to do. You want me to be honest? Like,
well, I'm just saying, here's a case where you're cognizant of the fact that someone's doing it, and you know you have an opportunity to put your foot down. Well, obviously, like, you can't do this every time, but
the point that I'm making
when
is
you are
like
cognizant,
every guild. I mean, is there any doubt in your mind that there are going to be stream snipers and everything in what do you call it, in power? Right? We've had problems with people in power too. The point that I'm making is like every guild is going to have people that are behaving in ways that they shouldn't be behaving in.
Yeah, but obviously,
okay.
yeah, Crusade is holy and righteous, obviously. But what I'm saying is that, like, yeah, you can't be there all the time. Like, you can't, you're not omnipotent. You can't just, be cognizant every time someone does something stupid. But I mean, if something does get brought to your attention, doesn't it make sense to step in, right?
I mean, I think it's scummier to try to get someone kicked from a guild than it is.
I never said that. I never said the word kick. I never said the word kick.
I think we should kick you.
No. But Shuttle too. Well, I mean, you guys can kick.
I never used the word kick.
But I mean, that's what you're getting at, right? I mean, out of all, like, this is like the underlying meaning of all of this, isn't it?
You're reading that in, dude. You are literally reading that in.
I mean, okay.
Just sell the items. If you have to undercut. If you get undercut, that's too bad.
Well, I mean, Power doesn't have any levels up right now. They ran out. Like, they don't even come here anymore. So
all I'm saying is, like, if you want to talk about that, like, Melber, like, we could figure something out. But I think that if I want to institute a rule on something like that, I think that it needs to be like a mutual disarmament thing where everybody who's part of like the other guilds needs to agree to the same thing, and that way it wouldn't be kind of unfair to us, and then other people are gaining advantages, but we're not taking advantage of those things for like a pseudo moral reason, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I understand what you're saying. Yeah, we can't just like try to get an advantage, under the guise of like trying to be moral. Yeah, I understand exactly what you're saying.
Okay, yeah, I mean, again, that's kind of good to know. I don't really know exactly. Okay, so anyway, yeah, I agree. I'm not a big fan of that kind of stuff, but I also don't think it's something that we can really actively control. And so,
I mean, that's it, right?
Yep.
Everything's been worked out.
It is what it is. And we'll see how things evolve, right? I mean, like, it might not be an issue in like a couple of weeks, right? It just depends on kind of how things change.